Αγαπητοί φίλοι, ζούμε στην εποχή της υψηλής τεχνολογίας, στην εποχή του ίντερνετ. Σήμερα λοιπόν το θέμα μας είναι ίντερνετ. Το website το οποίο ιδρύθηκε πρόσφατα για το Greek TV, το www.greektv.com, μας έδωσε την ιδέα αυτή και μαζί μας έχουμε σήμερα τον δημιουργό αυτού του webpage, τον κύριο Γιώργο Κολιαβά, ο οποίος είναι πρόεδρος της εταιρείας GreekNet και σε λίγο θα μπορέσει να μας εξηγήσει λεπτομερώς. Γιώργο, καλώς ήρθες στο πρόγραμμά μας. Το interview θα το κάνουμε στα αγγλικά για να μπορούν να μας καταλάβουν όλοι. Welcome to our program, George, and the subject today is the internet, the wonderful and fast-moving world of the internet. A website, most of our viewers know what a website is, but I will let you explain a little more in detail and maybe what a website does to an individual or company or anybody who wants to be there with everybody else in the world.
That's right, Dimitri. Everybody wants to be on the internet now, and if you're not, you're missing out, or that's at least how some people are feeling. The internet pretty much was created back in '86, and it's brought up to what it is right now, going with miles per hour in terms of being able to reach millions and millions of people. What a homepage is, the other question you asked me, is your personal home, your business, or anything that you might think that it's worth exposing it out to the real world. The difference between having a store, a business, and a good corner versus to being able to promote your business to millions of people from different descent and so forth. Being able to expose your products as well and start dealing with the business marketing and mass marketing as well. And this is what internet and homepage can do for you. Also for universities and organizations is be able to bring memberships as well as to be able to give out information to the specific communities that these organizations want to expose themselves to.
In our particular case, Greek TV has a web page now, and our goal is to show the world who we are. We're really explaining to people about our service, which is a service to the Greek community, but also to anybody else around the world who is logging in and gets into our site. Since you are really the architect, the creator of this website, why don't you take us step by step and explain to our viewers who are going to log in, I suppose, and I hope soon, about our webpage?
Sure, Dimitri. Your page was, when I started first talking to you about the web page, it was mostly as a project because I like your program and I have been watching it faithfully for the past 2-3 years now. I thought that it would be good to first of all present the company. Who is the company? How was it created? I didn't know any of those information. What better way? And I'm sure you can't take your whole hour or so of the program explaining that to your viewers. That was one aspect. The other aspect was that I knew that your broadcasting can only reach certain viewers. What about the viewers that they do want to find out about your program and eventually be able to respond to their likeness and be able for them to view it as well. So if you guys log out there to Dimitri's or to the Greek TV's webpage, you will see the very first thing that we are exposing is about you. What are you? How was Greek TV created? How was it established? The next thing we move on is to the programming hours and the broadcasting schedule. And I didn't know from week to week what Greek TV was going to play. What better way to expose yourself than having the program for, let's say, 2-3 weeks down the road, a month, or a quarter eventually of what your schedule is going to be like. Is it worth viewing it? Is it worth waiting for your Saturday afternoon to watch the Greek TV? And then we have a section dedicated particularly to area events, which is coming from a larger database with events throughout that it's happening in California. And we're hoping eventually it will be throughout the United States in terms of Pharisees, Greek Orthodox festivals, food festivals, dinners, and so forth. That's a good way for your sponsors to put the events up there. That's a good way for organizations that Greek TV supports to be able to expose of their events as well. The other thing that we have up there on the Greek TV is also the staff. We didn't know who was behind the camera, and I knew that it takes more than one person, Dimitri, to do all this, but we never knew their faces. Now we have that section, and we do like to give them some credits for being able to establish this wonderful program. We're thinking of doing more, and that is, for example, we're talking already about putting a project and linking it to a larger project, which is about the marbles of Parthenon. How can we bring the marbles of Parthenon back to Greece? There is already a website that it's dedicated to that, but we like to be part of it, and we like to do our services as well. And stay tuned, and probably next month, by the time we fix this section, we'll be able to send emails to the British agencies and force them eventually to be able to somehow get the marbles back where they belong. As you see, there is many different ways you can construct a web page, and based on the fact, what is it for a business, for a personal use, and this is the way you go. It's based completely on what do you want to promote your business for, and what do you want to expose it to.
That brings me to the question of, would you like to explain a little bit about your company's services in general, and also at the end give our viewers a phone number and a web page, because you do have your own very nice web page.
Okay, this is my time, I guess, to expose myself.
Absolutely.
My company started pretty much last year. I had created Bay Area Greek American Connection. That was a project site. We were able to test that way the marketing of and also conductivity in terms of how many people in Bay Area are well connected with the internet. Once we saw the tremendous response, not only from Bay Area, California, but throughout the United States as well as the world, we thought about moving on into creating this company. Greek iNet is specifically offering 3 services: web hosting, web development and design, and then advertisement. We're hoping to be almost like a Greek Yahoo eventually, trying to connect 10 million Greeks that live in Greece and another 17 million Greeks that live throughout the world, promote their business, expose their businesses, because all Greeks do have very good business and with very specific products, and as well as they're good businessmen. Why not promote them with the new media, which is internet? That's what we do. In terms of web hosting, we do have several plans. You can take a look at the website, which is www.greekinet.com, and you can also call it as a greekinet.com, and it'll pop up in your screen. And our phone number is area code 925-825-4992. Mostly, we're sitting down with the company, we exploring what the company needs to do, how do they like to expose themselves, what is their budget, and then we're moving on into giving them a proposal for their design and architecture of their web page.
George, on behalf of Greek TV, we're very grateful for all the effort in doing this magnificent job in creating the page on www.greektv.com. We would like also to suggest that any of you that are interested in establishing a web page, call George Coliavas, and we are sure that you're going to enjoy and get the great joy that we really received after the creation of our web page. We had several of our viewers calling us and telling us how fabulous it was. Again, your phone number, George, that they can call you is
925-825-4992. I was also going to mention, please feel free to drop us a note or two, an email, and let us know about what you'd like to see at Greek TV page. This is how this media works. It's a two-way communication, and if some viewers like to leave a message with some suggestions, we do have your email, webmaster@greektv.com, so they can give us their feedback. That's a great way to respond back.
Thank you, George. Thank you for taking the time to join us, and we hope to have you in the near future again to give us a little more update, because those things move fast, and you never know what's going to happen in 4, 5, 6 months from now.
We'll be posting all our changes on your side and on our side. This is the best way.
Wonderful. Thank you again.